Good morning, Tom.
Good evening, Dan.
Welcome to Hyrule, or is it Westeros, or what do they call it in Lord of the Rings?
Middle Earth.
Yeah, it could be Middle Earth. This is the pub.
Could be Westeros.
Yeah,
It
be.
could also be. Is it Cyrodiil from the Elder Scrolls series of games?
I don't know. I've never played that. I thought it was just called Skyrim. Is that not the name of the place?
That's the specific region on the continent that the series is set in. I think it's Cyrodiil is the name of the continent, and then each game is set in a different country within the continent. So Skyrim is the northernmost area.
Oh my god! Right, so it could be
I say
there.
that like I know, but I've only ever really played Skyrim. I played Oblivion, which was set in a different part of the continent. So I couldn't really say. But what is this game, Dan?
Right, we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition.
Okay.
Yeah. And
yeah, I mean, it looks medieval. I'm assuming from all the references, and there's an elf in your party, that it's a fantasy medieval setting.
There's the three-eyed raven.
Is it actually a three-eyed raven?
I don't know.
Hard as bollocks.
He is. He's not scared of that.
Fully armed guy with a massive, looks like a bastard sword. No, yeah, it's not a bastard sword, is it? That's a great sword because it's proper two-hand grip, isn't it?
Yeah. So I wanted my guy. His name is. Hang on. What is his name? What is my name?
Power 12.
His name's Maxwell. Max Power.
Maxwell. Oh, yeah. Max Power 12. Okay. Max
Power, he's the blandest guy that you've ever met.
Yeah.
He's like dry toast with plain pasta, middle of the road. So, standard sort of thing. A couple of guys fighting over a yak.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'll just have this loot. Don't you worry.
Nothing to see here.
I thought there'd be some baddies over here so we could kill. We're not going to talk to you now. Do we just wander off?
Did he not just murk off the baddies?
Yeah, I think so.
Go and kill that goat.
Are you sure? It's not the sort of thing I'd normally do.
Alright, don't do it then.
Oh,
don't do it.
He's running away. Bless.
Don't do it. Is he attacking you? No. Oh.
He's fine. Yeah, I was hoping there'd be some just regular sort of dudes.
Well,
we'll wander along. We'll wander around.
This is and this looks like it's a early PS4 game.
You reckon? Look at that.
Oh,
that is unusual.
Like a fiery pig
that
thing.
That will kill me. I'm not going over there. Oh no, they're doing all right here. They're doing okay here.
Shit out of it.
They're doing all right.
Give him the bread fist.
He's going down, Tom. I'm glad you're here to inspire me. Kill, smash.
Didn't take long for me to start swearing this week, did it?
He's going down. Ah, thank God.
Give him the bread fist, mate. Yeah. Fucking right up. There's some ghosty over there as well.
We've inadvertently done something really important, which is seal that rift. Ah, there's more.
Oh. Well, there you go then. Fuck him up as well. One of your party is a bit ice happy.
He is. Yeah, this is what brings me on to. There's more. Are there more baddies? Did we seal the rift?
I don't know. Did you?
Right, so we can be the other guy if we want to. We can be.
Look. Fiery pig fucker's back.
It's all kicking off here, isn't it?
It does appear.
Snow attack. I bet he doesn't like a snow attack, does he? That big fireman.
He didn't react very well when he was frozen.
Shoot!
When you were fighting as Boring McGee with the thing, with the big sword.
Jed Maxwell House.
Max Power. Well, or Max Payne.
Max Payne.
Yeah, Max Payne would be a good name for your character.
Down.
And also a reference to Max Payne, the video game series, and terrible movie starring Mark Wahlberg. Is that a dwarf, or is he just a short, fat person?
He is a comedy dwarf.
He's a comedy dwarf.
Okay.
What makes him comedy?
He cracks wise.
Oh, okay. A wise-cracking dwarf. Okay.
That's it. So we can be Boring McBoring, who I've been trying to make like...
Less boring?
No, modelling him over like a great sword from the Warhammer Empire army. Like a two-handed dude with a big sword, as you can see. Right.
I was going to say, are you going for like an Eddard Stark sort of honourable, sort of lord style?
Yes, he is all about the honour. So there's him.
Wicked.
There's the Vulcan, who is magic.
Is it illogical?
He's magical, so he's good, and he's quite a serious dude. There's her. Now I'll come to her in a minute. There's the comedy dwarf, who's your ranger.
Okay.
And he's got a...
One does not toss a dwarf. Yeah. Does he say that?
He might as well. He's got this crossbow, so he's quite a handy dude to have.
He's got a ranged attack.
That's right. Whoops. Maxwell, Vulcan. Now her. So, the problem I've got is I've read about it, and in your RPG crew, this is the RPG crew, you have to have one who's DPS. Do you know what that means?
Double penetration susceptible.
I wish. No, it's damage per second. Get with it.
Okay.
Now, this Maxwell is your damage per second, because he's got the big sword.
Yeah.
Then you have to have your mage, then you have to have your ranger, then you're supposed to have a tank.
Okay. Is she a tank?
She should be a tank. So she's supposed to go in and absorb attacks.
All the damage.
That's right.
Yeah.
So she should have a shield. But this thing that she's carrying, which is a dragon tooth on a stick, is... Look how... She's sexy, isn't she? Anyway.
She's relatively, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. If I was to give her a shield, which I could...
Would she not be a tank anymore?
She hasn't got a shield, so she's not a tank. But look at the change on the stat line in the bottom left. The red...
Oh my God.
She loses a lot of damage because that dragon tooth hammer thing is awesome, and the shield defense is barely any because it's only a basic shield that I've got.
What about the reinforced shield below?
They're the same.
Oh.
Identical shields. So what I should technically do is make Maxwell the tank. No, Maxwell the damage per second. He should have the dragon tooth thing. But look how ugly it is and ridiculous.
Yeah, that's not a main character weapon, is it?
Agreed. It isn't. So
in Dark Souls, you can get a dragon's tooth weapon, but it is just like it's a giant. It's like twice the length of your character and fucking massive. But it's not everybody uses it weapon.
Yeah.
So in case of emergencies, side character sort of job. Looks good on an NPC, but you don't want it.
Yeah, I want him to have the sword. So I tried to go to town and buy a better shield for her and just sack off this dragon tooth, but there are none available yet.
Oh.
I know. So this is, I got this game because it was cheap and it's my go. It's, you have to have a Western RPG thing, don't you?
Yeah.
So this is the one I've got. And, he's a level 5, so I'm not a total noobo.
No, he's a level 12, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Power 14. I don't know.
Maxwell, level 5 warrior.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, so at the minute we're going...
Power 14?
Power 14 shows... I'll go into that later. Oh, I'm trying to do the fucking rift already. But this cool thing we can go... pause everything if we want.
Oh, you mentioned this, possibly in a previous video or just when we were chatting before or after a video, that you can pause and issue orders. Oh, she's getting fucked up.
She is, and we're kind of in a choke point here. So we need
Yeah.
to. There's actually not much space for flanking or anything like that in here, is there?
There's a chest though.
There is. I think we need to kill some baddies. We'll get what's his name, Vulcan.
Yeah.
Is there something in there? Was that
What's...
a lesser terror? They're going down. Let's just batter them for a minute.
what is it? Sorok, Spock's half brother from another mother.
Cybok.
From Cybok. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cybok. Angry Vulcan with magic powers.
Right, let's get in here. Okay, we've got 3 of these spindly fuckers. So,
Okay.
and who's this? Cassandra. So she's up front, where she should be.
Yeah.
I guess we focus all our energy on one. They're already attacking that one, aren't they? So we'll tell her...
To fuck him up.
Fuck him up now. And he's shooting at her already. You're already shooting at him. You can go in and shoot him. And then we'll advance time and see how it goes.
Okay. Oh, you seem to be making pretty short work of these lesser terrors.
I'm a bit confused. There's no space here at all. Maybe we should just...
This rift thing as well seems to be right in the middle of a NPC castle.
Yes, they don't like this rift thing. It keeps bringing big monsters into their house.
Okay. So you're progressing the story. What is going on in this game then? Because obviously it's a fantasy RPG thing with some interesting mechanics. We're being able to swap about characters and pause and issue orders. Makes it a bit different from the RPGs that I've played.
Agreed. That's what I like about it. Is just the roaming around, the getting into little pickles, the leveling up your characters, and the doing things. But the story, I have not got the faintest idea what is happening. And I've watched, as you know, I've been level 5. I've been doing it for a while. There's cutscenes, there's talking, there's things to read.
It just doesn't make sense.
Not to me, no. I don't know if having played any of them before would make more sense or whatever. It's just utterly confusing. So
But it's good fun.
it is good fun. I like the lads and fighting my way around. I like the way on this map it shows you where you've been. That's nice, isn't it? Little route.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this the whole map?
No, that's the area we're in. And then if we go to the world map,
Oh, okay.
it goes
This is
all
like the Witcher's
around
map.
here. Is it?
Yeah, The Witcher 3 is broken up like that. So you get a big overmap, and then there are like large area levels that you can go through as you progress.
This I've heard on listening to podcasts that this Hinterlands, which is the first bit you unlock, is unnecessarily long and complicated.
Oh, okay.
Look, I've got 14 quests on the go here. Business arrangements, East Road Bandits. That's probably the one we should look at next. Failure to deliver.
Okay.
We'll go for we've got to establish camps. That's another important thing. But let's go and get some bandits next.
Yes. Yes. Do you just fight things, please?
Are they bandits? No.
Don't know.
What the hell?
Exclamation marks?
Oh, we need a horse. That's another fucking thing. Sorry.
No, you go for it, mate. It's really making me want to get a copy of Skyrim.
Set active. There we go. It'll now take us there.
Well,
We just
it'll
have to
point you
walk. Yeah.
there. Yeah. No.
Right.
Oh, well.
So while we're walking, we can actually have a more relaxing chat and a nap,
Okay.
because that was some intense combat.
For a nap habit video, that got right into the action, to be fair, and didn't go terribly wrong. I'm reminded of playing The Witcher 3 for a nap.
Yeah.
And basically just biting off far more than I could chew twice.
Yeah, you went down to explore the sewers, didn't you? And
I just got my arse handed to me in a couple of different directions from what I remember. But yeah, like I mean, this looks pretty good.
It's all right.
I like the switching party members. That's more of a JRPG thing.
Is it?
Yeah, all the Western RPGs. I'm not saying I've played tons of them, but I have played The Witcher 3, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 3. No, not Elder Scrolls. Fallout 3 and 4. They're all Western RPGs, and they all have just a single character, but the only bit of a Final Fantasy game I've ever played, and another Japanese RPG that I had on the 360, that's name escapes me because I gave it to Asbury really quickly. You have like a party, and you can switch between party members, and they each have something different, but they all had turn-based. The JRPGs all had like turn-based.
That's what I was going to ask. Even that new Final Fantasy did it?
The remake.
No, the one you're on about on the 360. Did it have turn-based combat?
No. So the Final Fantasy I played was on the PS1.
Oh, I thought you said you got. I thought you said you got one.
No, I had
it was
a different JRPG.
Right.
I'm sure I could find the name of it if I looked it up on my phone, but it was horrible. Didn't like it. It was unfathomable, and I just had to keep on grinding to get past like the tutorial level. It was weird.
I've never liked the look of turn-based RPG style, selector style of attack, roll of dice. No, I watched some people play Final Fantasy games and I just thought, no, not for me.
I'm trying to think if I ever really got into a turn-based role-playing game. I don't think so. Fallout has VATS, which is sort of turn-based, where you turn it on, you select what point you're attacking, and then you sort of hit play and you attack. But then, when the shit hits the fan, you don't have to do that. You can just play it like a first-person shooter. But then you're also more accurate in the turn-based thing, because you can target someone's head instead of sort of spraying wildly.
I know what you mean. Do you think I'm right to... I'm trying to get to there for these bandits.
Yeah.
Should I have turned right? No, this is as zoomed in as it goes, but I'm sort of following this ridge at the moment. That's probably the way to go, isn't it?
I would go... that looks like it will go round and loop back round. Going sort of the more direct route looks like you'd have to go into a cave. So is maybe a dead end.
I
don't know how the map
I just don't know if
works,
we could have gone that way, but whatever. We'll go round.
Go round. We might find something interesting.
Well, I hadn't seen that sort of telescope thing before that I clicked on. I'm not looking at it now, but it was like connect the lines between the stars to make constellations. No thanks. Or is this a... Oh, I've already established this one. I don't know if I can establish this. No, it's already done. Already got it. That's all right. Yes, anyway, how have you been, mate?
I've been accident prone.
Yeah.
Again, I fucked up my thumb, but it's well on the mend now. It's just quite bruised now. Oh, that's quite pretty.
Do you think
Start
I have to...
off down there?
I think what I'm trying to get to is sort of... Well, it's over there. I can't really jump over this fence. It won't let me.
Well, no, it looks like a long way down as well.
So maybe I do have to go back and around that whole cliff. What do you reckon? Or up here?
I don't know, mate. I don't know how the map works. Off to your right, maybe? It looked like there might have been a path to the right. No, that's just sort of up and back round to where you were.
Okay, we'll go that way then. That's all right. We're back to standard sort of nap habit, walking up and down an empty path.
Sounding confused.
Yes, I should have done the mission where you get a horse. That would have been good.
Yeah.
Could have ridden over there. Whatever.
Yeah, it's weird that we ever actually get anywhere in games, considering how badly the standard nap habit goes. Um, yeah, fucking God.
So
I
your
just
thumb
think,
is out of action.
so it's actually a lot better than it was when I texted you saying that I probably wasn't going to be able to actually play a game this week. I have played a few hours of video games since then, but I've got very bad bruising around the base of my thumb on my right hand and a strained tendon.
Yeah, some sort of aggressive wanking accident, I assume.
Caught it on the banister walking down the corridor and just bent it back so the tip of my thumb was touching my forearm.
Well, if you will wank in corridors, Tom.
Well, yeah, all right. We'll go for that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, bad guy.
Run
Fuck him
away!
up. Fuck him up.
Not want to let my mates do it. Oh, they're coming for me, are they? Tossers.
How you been? You all right?
Yes, absolutely fine, mate. Yeah, I've been, taking
Not
it
wanking
easy.
in corridors.
Ah!
No wanking in corridors for you then this week?
No. No, I haven't been to a corridor this week.
Oh, all right, that's a bit of a shame.
Look, this does not look like the most direct route, does it? We're trying to get there.
You've gone back. Right, hold on. So you need to go back the way you came and down to the left to get into that valley, I think.
Down there.
Yeah,
Down there.
and
So
then
left,
round
left at the Astrium.
before you get to the Astrium. Just before the
Okay.
Astrium. Yeah.
Right,
Someone,
fine.
Vulcan twat, is low on health. Does it just regenerate?
It will. I can give him some potion.
Oh, right.
There we go.
Give him the potion fist.
You been playing much then with your broken hand? Have you been...
So yeah, I got. Oh, I wish I could remember the name of it. I purchased the game this week.
Oh.
You know how we have previously, I don't know if on the series, we've described Elite Dangerous as space truckers.
Uh-huh.
The game. I brought an actual truck driving simulator.
What, trucks? Road trucks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, this is the spin on it. It's not road trucks. It's called Mud Truckers, I think. And you are tasked with delivering logs from logging companies to various logging areas across wet sort of off-road terrain in wilderness areas with sort of big Russian style, like when they're on the Road of Bones in The Long Way Round.
Yeah.
That sort of truck through that sort of environment. So it's a lot of very gentle, low rev acceleration to sort of creep up really muddy hills and stuff. But it's quite gentle. So I've just been playing that and listening to podcasts and feeling sorry for myself with my sore thumb.
Good God. So what, is it basic? Is it like a racing thing, like just driving?
No.
To what extent are you having to worry about your cargo and things?
So the mode that I'm playing it in, which is casual mode, I suppose you don't have to worry about your cargo at all. You're just sort of doing it for funds. It's very hard to describe what it is. Maybe we should record that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. We'll put that as a future nap. I will demonstrate Mud Truckers to you at a future time. But yeah, Truck Simulator on Mud, we'll call it for now. It's odd game, but very addicting. Very easy to waste a couple of hours of a day when you're waiting for your kids to come back to school. And then I've also been continuing playing Minecraft with Rose.
Cool.
and she's started her own little, her new own little world where I basically just instruct her how to get stuff, and she builds absolutely everything for herself. Rather than when we did the last one, where I basically had to build what she was telling me to, and then she'd sort of go in and do minor things to it, or in most cases just add 100 polar bears.
Right, so here we go. Bit more open this time.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to put my ranged guys, my wizard and me dwarf, up on the hill.
So that they have the high ground.
So they've got the high ground. He's already up there, and he can target this. Who's he? An archer. Yes, perfect. Yeah. So I can give him a
archer.
Give him a long shot.
Yeah.
At him, while
stick an arrow up his arse.
Yeah, while the other lads deal with the swordmen up close. There he goes. Shot him. He's down. Yeah. Now the wizard's up there as well, so I'm going to get him. He's currently defending Maxwell, but I'm going to get him to just attack. Basic attack on a downed archer.
See, this bit does look like a Final Fantasy JRPG controlling it in this way.
Yeah, but we're not turn-based. It is real time, you know.
Yeah, but you can pause it and issue orders.
Yes.
So this looks like what I've seen of the Final Fantasy VII remake. Seems to have this sort of combat where you can fight and everyone else will just sort of fight along with you in real time, or you can pause it and issue orders. I might be completely wrong with how it works because I'm never going to play it. But the sort of the tertiary review that I saw made it look like that's how the combat worked.
Well, we've cleaned out the bandits and we've picked up a buckler. So let's see how that will do for old Cassandra here with her huge weapon. There. Obviously it's the big hit on her weapon. But maybe that would just not actually give her a weapon. So let's try it out. Let's give her the buckler. And she's going to want... She's going to want a sword. A one-handed sword, though, isn't she? Like that.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a downgrade, but we'll see how she gets on.
She can then have can she have a shield and a sword at the same time?
I'm hoping this... It says long blade, but that looks like a one-handed thing to me.
Yeah.
Not like the claymore underneath.
No,
so let's see.
Claymore's definitely a two-handed jobs.
So let's see how she looks now. Little buckler looks a bit shitty, but
I mean, that does look like that looks like the starting shield.
Maybe the other shield. It does, doesn't it? Let's see how it compares to the basic shield that we had before, which did look a lot bigger, reinforced. Yeah, it's better defense. So
take that on then. Oh, that looks far better. Kill that fox thing. Yeah.
Sorry, mate. That was unnecessary. We've got some fur at least.
Yeah.
And we seem to have cleared out the old aforementioned bandits. This is going ludicrously well. There's a camp up the hill. I don't think we don't have to out there.
Go and pop that camp on then, if you can. But I should warn you that the timer that we set to try and sort of give ourselves a time limit is about to go off in a minute.
What, as in 30 minutes of action?
Yeah, we've been going for almost 30 minutes. So, you know,
well,
not that I particularly want you to stop, but maybe when you've sorted out this camp thing and shown us that.
Well, we've done it. No, the camp. I think the camp sounded like it was already liberated because I think I had it as I had it as a fast travel location. But this is another shard round here, so let's just fight as Cassandra with her sword and shield. Oh no,
it goes.
It's not a shard. It's not a bad thing. It's just a little collectible.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. So how many minutes are we in?
We are 29 minutes and 38 seconds in.
Okay, well I'm happy to leave that if you are. That's it.
Well,
Do you feel like you get what this game is now?
I get what this game is. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not rushing out to buy this one.
No, don't blame you.
I mean, it looks good. Yeah, I don't understand it at all, but it looks good. Here we go. Okay, stop that. Oh, stop. Cancel. Stop. Oh God.
Wow.
I don't know how to use my phone.
Happy napping, Tom.
Yeah, happy napping. Like, comment, subscribe. Email us at naphabit@gmail.com with your thoughts about Dragon Age Inquisition.
Well remembered. Ha ha!
Feel free to send us bulk supplies of toilet roll.
Oh, yes, please.
Cash and dried pasta. What
right.
else? Yeah,
That's it, mate. That's everything.
And yeah, don't forget to wash your hands.
Yeah.
Happy napping.
Happy napping. Night night.
Night night.